What's up everyone, Doyler here, and I'm excited to bring you day 2 of our Sigmund Flame Shrine series. So, as you can see, not a great day 1, basically clinched second place under randomized, unless we get some huge hits today. So, with that in mind, I figured I'd give you guys a little something special today. As you can see, I'm looking at my Barea skills and setup. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to set up a support-based composition and demonstrate the difference between a Delacium built for pure attacks with 3-1 split with the Punisher Staff versus a Delacium built for tankiness, so a 2-2 split with the Fearless at 10 star. I've had a lot of people ask me what the better way to run their Delaciums is, and I honestly wasn't 100% certain myself, but I wanted to. Normally I'll tell people to run them tankier. Obviously if your Delacium dies, it can't replicate things, not that useful, and it's not putting out a ton of damage at 10 star. So what lineups I'm going to run are Belrain, Carry, Amun-Ra, Delacium, and Heartwatcher. The reason for these heroes was to try and minimize the number of debuffs on the target that can't be spread to everyone, as well as the number of buffs that can't hit every target. So with those 6 heroes plus a deer pet, we should be doing pretty minimal damage, but be able to easily compare the damage between the two Delaciums. Also going to take off that skin from the first Delacium, as again, want an accurate comparison between the two. So going to put the Punisher Staff on the 3-1 Delacium with that attack stone, and going to run 2-2 with Fearless on that tankier Delacium. And this is the one that doesn't have the HP stone yet, but block HP is fine. It's not going to increase its offense any, and they should not die with this support heavy lineup that we're running. Let's try and get an HP stone with a few rolls. Come on. I'm wasting all my dust on this testing. Alright, no luck. We'll run block HP. It's good enough. So, let's jump in and compare the two. So going to take away our offensive heroes. We're not going to get first place. We should clinch second place. So this test is for you guys. Let me know in the comments if there's any other tests you want to see, especially regarding this Delacium army. And again, deer, trying to keep everyone alive. Give a fair shot. I'm honestly not sure what damage to expect from this. I'd be surprised if I get 1 billion total. That said, no one should die. So there are no dots to replicate. The Belrain buffs are a little disappointing since they can only hit 4 heroes, but I'm hoping it'll average out between the two Delaciums and not become an issue. Yep, Amun-Ra shields and deer keeping us alive. We should be golden. Replicating Heartwatcher's debuffs could potentially mean some differences between the Sigmunds, but I'm not too worried about it. So let's check a look at these round 6 actives. Sorry, round 5. So about 4 million from the aggressive Delacium and 1 million from the tankier one. So a fairly large difference, but still low damage in general. We'll have to see how it shakes up in the end. So 7 million on the front Sigmund and 2 million, but that was not a crit, so maybe 3 million. So probably about a 50% difference in the actives, at least at this point. Wouldn't be surprised to see about a 50% difference in damage between the two of them. But obviously, if they're doing, 2 trillion damage, the difference between 2 trillion and 1 trillion is a lot bigger than 100 million and 200 million. So we'll have to see. They are only 10 star. this could change if I push them all the way to E5, got those enables, and increased attack. Also, if you're looking for an annoying sustain team, not a bad option, obviously. Alright, round 15. Just about done with this first test. So it looks like buffs and debuffs were pretty even. I'm not concerned about that. Oh god, 442 million. Okay, so 204 million from the aggressive Delacium and 88 million from the tankier Delacium. It's about a 130% increase in damage going full attack. But when I'm doing one day total damages above 100 billion, those Delaciums really aren't going to change much. We will do another test. We'll actually gear the Barea up this time since she didn't die anyway. We'll do one more test just to compare, but I'm guessing about 100 to 150% damage increase going aggressive on the Delacium versus going tanky on the Delacium at 10 star. Alright, so we'll run that same setup one more time. I know the damage is low, but we'll still be able to clinch second place this week. And I want you guys to see some gearing options. We'll just skip this one. So 448 million again. A bit lower on the aggressive Delacium, so 176 million versus 82 million. So right at, 100% increase, give or take. So with those two tests done, I'm going to jump in and do 2 real attacks for you guys. Try and make sure we don't fall to 3rd place or something crazy like that. So with that testing in mind, I'd recommend, especially if you're running these 9 or 10 star Delaciums, to go a tanky setup unless you know that they will not be attacked. So if you have 2 of them in the back line against Barea, for example, there's no reason not to build them aggressive. You're not going to get hit. But against someone like, especially Melassa and DA, who is going to do these AoE based attacks, definitely run them aggressive, or definitely run them defensive. So back to our normal DS, Drake, Heartwatcher, Athaqua, double Delacium with the Phoenix. Let's see if we can't still get, at least close to 100 billion day. Oh, all 3 actors missed the Death Sworn. I don't know if he's going to die now. And he steals a buff. But Athaqua got it, but I think Death Sworn is going to survive this entire match now. But so are Delacium, so take a win, you take a loss. Oh, alright, he does die, and Athaqua does get the buff. Our Delaciums are looking a little low, but we might be okay at this point. Oh no. We need some Phoenix heals on them ASAP. Yep, 1 Delacium down. Oh, 2 Delaciums down. This round is over. 17.1 billion, not so great. Losing those Delaciums obviously hurts. That is the downside to running them at 10 star. If Heartwatcher's debuffs drop or you don't get your replicates, does not go well. Alright, so probably lost our 100 billion for the day. Let's just do decent enough to hold second place. Alright, Deathsworn takes 1 active, that's good. Deathsworn should hopefully die from this burn before Phoenix comes out next. Excellent. Things are going well. Phoenix buff comes out, hits Athaqua, so she'll get that heal and that extra damage. $695 million active in round 8, not too shabby. Athaqua does get the Phoenix buff again. I love watching Drake dodge those hits. Ooh, just over 1 billion on that active. Nice. One more Phoenix buff. Hits Athaqua. Actually, we'll get one more in 14. My bad. Gonna just miss that Athaqua active. Unfortunately, the timing's a little off between her and the Phoenix. 2.1 billion active though. That is awesome. Let's watch these dots at the end of round 14. $6.5 billion on that frontline Sigmund. This should be a pretty good hit. Alright. Wow, 82.4 billion. That is a new record for us on Sigmund. 19 billion from the Athaqua. We will take it, and that does give us 100 billion on the day. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons down below if you like the content, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with some more Flame Shrine attacks.